It takes courage to innovate. Each time we set out to build something new, we run the risk of creating the wrong product for the wrong people. That's why the smartest innovators validate their ideas early by testing the right prototypes with the right customers. But validating your product before building it, that's not easy. And if you don't know how to do it, you can waste so much time and not get the results you're looking for. That's why we created the Innovation Bootcamp to help you validate your ideas 10x faster. You're going to learn the same techniques I've used to help product teams create some of the biggest hits of our time. This 5-day crash course gives you the tools and training you need to find the right superfans, design the right prototype, and identify a red-hot market niche that works for you, all in record time. But you don't have to take my word for it. Here's what people are saying about how game thinking helps you find your superfans and nail product market fit.
Everyone goes out and they try to make Instagram because they saw the social network, and then Instagram is the social network that they use all the time. Problem is, once they do it, the door is closed. You've got to find a window. And that is actually what game thinking is. There is a window, and we're going to go find it. And here's the instruction manual on how to do it.
This game thinking experience is really like having a brilliant product designer showing up at your door and just designing a product for you. If you're building any product that you want customers to like and engage with, I think going through game thinking would be extremely beneficial and could save you days and days and hours of your life.
I have a group of people I'd like to talk to, and I can describe them. How do I find the right people to talk to? How do I talk to them? What do I actually do? And so what was a bombshell for me, I think the second week we were working together, I had a group of people who were enthusiastic and wanted to have conversations about our product. And I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to take a month or two to actually find people to talk to.
Here's how game thinking helps you design an engaging journey that keeps your customers coming back.
Gamification came about, and I was really turned off by it. And then I met your stuff, and I was like, oh, wait a second. At first I thought, oh, no, this is just another gamification thing. But somebody said, no, pay attention. And I did. I was like, oh, wow, yeah, this is way better than that.
So some of our customers tried gamification before that. They found motivations die off after 1 or 2 months. When they came to us, we helped them to design their engagement by focusing more on the learning loop and design the mastery path, which is able to drive a better result and more sustainable.
Shadow's Edge is a game for mental health for teens and young adults. We were having retention issues in the game. I was really intrigued by the methodology and the structured approach to actually solve exactly the issues that we were facing. We actually are now pushing a release, and we're offering things to players that make them want to come back. In these observations, we really saw a big difference.
Here's what people are saying about how game thinking helps you validate your product concept in record time.
I really loved this tool because it's so powerful. My wife actually, when she saw the first version of the storyboard, she told me, now I finally understand what you're working on. And the cool thing is that I haven't written a single line of code yet. I can make better decisions right now and save a lot of time and save a lot of money for my company.
I think of game thinking as a compass, right? Because you're out in this blue ocean, you're really trying to figure out how you can be able to create value. Because there's one thing to kind of get a hit or miss or luck, but there's another thing to kind of actually have a method that gets you much closer to a higher probability of success.
The biggest value that going through the program has given me is that it cut corners. You don't want to be spending time having bad interviews and sending out bad surveys, or, well, in the worst cases, developing something that you shouldn't have developed in the first place.
Here's how game thinking accelerates your product team by getting everyone speaking the same language.
Product managers aren't generally trained in how to work with designers. I mean, it's a huge problem for designers when something's thrown over the fence, and it's like, oh, make this look good. So one of the things that this has really been useful for is getting everybody on the same page with respect to identifying assumptions, testing hypotheses. Then it's like a zero ramp up required to the conversation.
If you're someone who's looking to provide service or value to another customer, I recommend signing up for the game thinking process. It's going to help you get clear on what your ideas are. It'll help you validate those ideas within customers and help you shorten that cycle from concept to getting a product into market quickly.
So there you have it. If you want to level up your product innovation skills and get results, this bootcamp is one of the smartest investments you can make. To learn more and sign up for our next bootcamp, go to gamethinking.io/bootcamp. I'll see you on the inside.